Hey guys, so today's video is going to be pretty simple. I just wanted to go over some of the physical media I have. After buying 3 new films on Blu-ray, I decided why not show off what I have. So the pile that we have to go through is this. So I guess we'll start off with the first couple of new ones I got. The Brutalist. It is a very nice cover. With it comes a couple of note cards, or not note cards, postcards. Very nice, very cool. The second one we got was Sean Baker's Nora. I have talked about this film. This is a Criterion collection. Slides out like that. It's very nice. Upon opening it, it has a little booklet. It has some essays in it about the film. This is a shot from the movie. And then inside it you got 2 Blu-ray and a 4K. Alright, so the next one is The Substance on 4K. This one's a pretty simple one. It's your, open it up, you got your Blu-ray and you got your 4K. It does have a nice sleeve. Next, I picked this up at a Half Price Books, An American Werewolf in London. I should also start saying those 3 that I just showed, I have watched. This one I have not. I believe this is no, I thought this was another Criterion for some reason. It's just a nice metal cover. Pretty basic on the inside. But, I'm still happy to have that because it's been on my watch list. I got it for really cheap too. Next, this one is from the Criterion collection. George A. Romero's Night of the Living Dead. This one's really cool. On the inside, you got your Blu-ray and your 4K discs. And then you have this really neat poster where when unfolded has this, and then on the back it has a whole essay and stuff about the film. Next on the Criterion collection is Hausu. This is a Japanese film from 1977. I watch this every Halloween, so I'm really happy to have it physically. I recommend checking it out. It is very crazy, and I had to watch it a second time to even know what was going on, but like in a good way. Another Criterion, Romeo and Juliet. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't watched this in a while. I think the first time I watched it was in high school. But this one also comes with a really nice little fold-out. Some scenes from the movies. And on the back there are some essays. I love that Criterion does this. I feel like physical media is definitely a dying art. And they make it very nice and presentable. Yes, another Criterion. The Others. This is a, 2001 horror film. Very fun though, the twist. I feel like nowadays you could see coming, but I watched this when I was really young, and I recently watched it again. And the twist sets up the whole movie. Well, it doesn't not set it up, but it kind of makes the whole movie. What am I saying? If there's a lot of skips, it's because I said a lot of wrong things about this film. It has a great twist, and throughout the entire film, it's very pretty. The acting is amazing, and even after knowing the twist, the rewatch of kind of seeing some of the things that you should have caught is a lot of fun. It also comes with a booklet. Some really nice portraits. And it folds out. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was a stapled booklet. Another Criterion, Cat People. I watched this first in a film class. This is 1942. Very fun film. Even with the acting, I was able to excuse a lot of it. It just has, the 40s type acting. Really cool poster. And on the back, you got some essays. Alright. Sorry for this one. I haven't watched all of it. I should have. I have started it like 2 or 3 times, and then every time I wanted to go back to finish it, my Hulu subscription was gone. But now I have this, and there should be no excuse. However, Cowboy Bebop. This one's really cool. I really love the design of the DVD. They're all the ones are different colors. And if you look closely, which I don't think it would be able to show on the camera, but maybe we'll see. The black thing, the ring around it, are like they're textured. They're grooved like a record. It's very cool. Okay, next we have Logan. I bought this at Half Price Books. It has Logan Noir, which I still haven't watched, but I think that's the main reason why I picked this up. Yeah, really cool. I will say I did enjoy Logan a lot. It is actually a well done superhero film, but yeah. Next up is a film that I have seen, and I have actually reviewed on the channel, and that's Challengers. I love it. I have talked up Luca Guadagnino a lot, and I definitely think if you haven't seen it yet, you should. This one was a gift from my girlfriend, and I'm very glad I have it, because I did say the only time I would rewatch it is if there was a 4K version that I had. Suspiria, the original. Yeah, it was still a nice watch. Again, it's not like my favorite. I definitely prefer the remake, but it was very beautiful on a 4K screen. So the first time I tried to watch this, I didn't finish it. Not because I didn't like it, but because I was a child with on their mother's Netflix account, and I didn't want to get caught watching Her. By Her, I mean this, the movie Her. And I still haven't revisited it, and I know I should. Alright, the next one is The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus. I have seen this movie twice, one when I was really young, and then another time just recently, actually. When I found it, I was telling my girlfriend, I was like, we have to watch this, and we did, and I like it a lot. It's a really good film. It's absolutely insane, but you should go check it out. I'm going to do 2 this time because I have Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse. Need I say more why I have these, especially on 4K? Well, this one's not on 4K. I think I accidentally took this from my family when I moved out, but it's mine now. But I do have the 4K version of Across the Spider-Verse, and yes, it is as pretty as you think. Next up, I have Blade Runner, The Final Cut. I have watched this. I love Blade Runner. I haven't seen 2049. I think that's what it is. But I own it. We'll get to it. Next is Parasite, which I also bought at Half Price Books. I believe I recently talked about this, and I watched it around the time it originally came out as well. Haven't seen it, go watch it. I have watched this one. Yes, it's very pretty. Yes, it's a really cool case. Ghost in the Shell. That's the sleeve. The actual case looks like this. And then inside it are just your basic DVD stuff. I have Jordan Peele's Get Out. I bought this around the original time it came out. Yeah, basic stuff inside. Really good film. Yeah. I have The Lighthouse. I have yet to rewatch it, I think. I can't remember if I've watched it only once or twice. I just know that either way I left still kind of going, oh, until after thinking about it more. But it's a really great film. The actors do an amazing job. And this is, I wish Robert Eggers just did Nosferatu in black and white. I mean, he showed that he could do a great film in black and white, and I wish Nosferatu was like that. But I digress. Next, I have The Green Knight. Sorry, my dogs are crying because someone closed the door. Guys, it was a door. Next, I have The Green Knight. Great film. I love the score. The goofy animated fox isn't too bad, but also funny. Definitely worth a watch. It's based off of an old Sir Arthur or an Arthurian tale, whatever the fuck the actual name is for it. It's one of the more boring ones, but it's actually but it's really good. I like it. It's very pretty. Black Swan. I have watched Black Swan. It's a great film. I think I recently briefly discussed it. I definitely need to watch it again, but yeah. Here it is, Blade Runner 2049. No, I haven't watched it, but I got it on Blu-ray. Next up, Coraline. Have it in this really cool metal case. Yeah, it does come with 4K. I forgot it was 4K, which is awesome. I haven't watched it actually since I bought it, but I have it, so. Okay, I'm gonna do two films because they're in the same, like, it's a prequel. Yeah. I have X and Pearl. Really good films, very fun slashers. They know what they are. The acting is very good. Sadly, the series, I think, really got bad. I think, I don't even remember what other film was called. I think it was bad. Alright, so this one I haven't watched, but I really, really want to. It's from the Criterion Collection. It's pretty basic. It has a nice essay and a small little flip out. This one's not in 4K, I'm guessing because of just how it was distributed, but about dry grasses. Next is another Criterion collection. This one is The Shape of Water. I absolutely love this film. I think it's very beautiful. I do have it in 4K, which is awesome. In it is this beautiful booklet. This one actually, I think, nope, never mind. I always think they're stapled. Look at that. It's really cool. And of course, inside it are the essays. This one is one of my personal favorites. I feel like I visit this movie not as often as I think I should, but often enough. Dazed and Confused. This is a really cool one. It's white, so there we are. That's where it comes out. Yeah, it's really cool. It's a really nice case. You open it up. And then it has this like really big and thick, hefty booklet. But but also this really cool poster, which I think is pretty cool. I'm struggling with the poster. Alright, next up we have Princess Mononoke. I think this is just Blu-ray. I don't believe it's a 4K. Yeah, no, sadly. But it has a little booklet in it. That's nice. Has a lot of the pictures from the film. Really glad to have this on a physical media though, so I can just pop it in anytime I want. But it's definitely one of my favorite Studio Ghibli films, if not my most favorite Studio Ghibli film. Nevermind. That is one of my favorite ones. But my top most favorite one is definitely Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind. I said that incorrectly for sure. Nausicaa or Nausicaa? I don't know. Sorry. It's a really nice green metal tin. You open it up, there's really nothing inside. But there is the Blu-ray and the DVD. I also have Kiki's Delivery Service. This one's a nice purple tin. You open it up, it has a little booklet. And this one's also not on 4K, but again, I'm really happy to have it in like this form. Alright, double creature feature. I have the 1920s and 1970s, I believe, Nosferatus. This one was just fun to have and fun to watch because it's a piece of history at this point. I mean, it is 100 years old. I believe it was 100 years old in like 2022 or 23. Some shit like that. Yeah. And it was cool watching it on like its 100th anniversary, and I'm very glad I did. But I also, on that same day, watched this. But I much prefer this version, of course. I mean, I don't think many people prefer a 20s film over anything after the 40s or something, but it's a really great remake. I watched both the German and the English dub. They're exactly the same. But yeah. And then the last Blu-ray that I have is 1917. I watched this one when it came out in theater. I found this at a Half Price Books, I believe, or a local game shop in my area. But yeah, nonetheless, I'm really glad I have it. And that's all the physical media I have when it comes to film. Hopefully later I can grow it more and do more videos like this. But yeah, thank you for watching.